G'day folks. Well, as you probably know, this Stockton Rally, it's looking like being huge. I think pretty much everybody I know is going, and that's going to be a lot of people. Look, people keep saying, what's it all about? And in brief, we're not out to crucify anyone here at all. We're not out to point out the bad guys or any of that kind of stuff. What's been going on, and we're all aware of it, anyone who's certainly 30 plus knows that in the last 10 years or so, the possibilities for ordinary Aussies to go bush in the country that they own, I'm talking about national parks and state forests and things that are owned by all of us, has diminished. They've shut down tracks, they've put up gates, they're keeping us out all over the place for a whole variety of lovely trendy reasons, most of which didn't even exist 15, 20 years ago. But, you know, the world changes, that's fair enough. What doesn't change is that Australia's a huge country, that we have under parks and under state forests great, huge tracts of land, bigger than some countries, a lot of countries, come to think of it. And yet, when it comes to who gets access to this land and who doesn't, the people who paid for it, that's us, the ordinary old taxpayer, we're pretty much bottom of the list. We have been bottom of the list for a long time. They kind of like to keep us out. Commercial operators, they get a bit of a listen sometimes and they let them in. Anyone connected with a university or research or, you know, has got a brother somewhere, he might have a chance of getting in too. But for a whole lot of reasons from oh look, I don't have to give you the reasons. You're aware as I am of them. We've been shut out of our own country. That's not good enough, guys. It's been raining up here all week. We've had one of the wettest weeks since the 2011 floods. And now it's beautiful and sunny. That's how Mother Nature works, you know, full on one way, full on the other way, and then a period where things settle down in the middle. Well, as far as I can see, this locking up parks and the places that are ours, it's been full on shut the gates for a long time, you know, keep people out, any excuse. We need it, not necessarily to go full on the other way, but we certainly do need people to take notice of the fact that, yes, there's a whole lot of us Australians, just us ordinary people, you know, we don't have time to hug trees, but we do have time to show up at Stockton Reserve at 9 o'clock on the 2nd of February in a big show of numbers, just individuals who want to push the fact that we want access to our bush, because it is our bush. And there's so much of it. They've got no rhyme or reason keeping us out. Okay guys, that's all it's about. Individuals showing up to express their concern. Please be there if you can and if you feel this way about your country. I don't want to say what's going to happen if we don't do this now, other than we should have done it a long time ago. And as a father with 3 kids, I really don't want to see my kids and their kids living in a country where the only bit you can access is the car park. Okay? Not good enough. Righto. See you at Stockton. Cheers.